When we spoke about your last knockout, you mentioned how it was like hitting a carrier bag. I think you said it was so sweet, like a golf shot for that knockout. Is there a risk after getting a moment like that you'll always be looking for that single shot?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, people can get complacent, but I don't think I'm complacent. I know the risk what's ahead. Like, I know Josh is a fighter, I'm not stupid. He's a very good fighter. And like I say, he's got that experience, he knows how to score points and win. He's also dropped a lot of top level fighters, so he's no mug. But I just don't think he'll be able to deal with me on the day.
And I know Joe Ryan is a guy currently making waves over in Thailand, stadium fighter. You've sparred with him previously. Is that a fight you could see further down the line?
Possibly. Like I say, me and Joe, we spar a lot together. Like I say, possibly. I'd never say never. But I think right now me and Joe are on different journeys. But I'll be honest with you, Joe's the man at the minute. He's absolutely killing it. He's cleaning up whatsoever, wherever he goes. So he's on his own journey. He's killing it.
So tell me, what does it feel like taking a left hook off Liam Harrison?
I'm used to it now, so I'll tell you one thing. I can't really hear too much at me right ear, because it's always ringing when he does it. But nah, you get used to it. You start to read it a bit more. But when he does land, yeah, it hurts.
You mentioned Haggerty and Carrillo. That's the fight that everyone wants to see. Who wins that fight and how?
I don't know. I think it's a bit of a 50-50. I'd like to be sat on bench for it, really, because as well, I'd like to say I'm probably pals with both of them. So I don't know. I think Nico's got that. He has got that power and that ability to just switch your lights off. But I also think Haggett is technically amazing. He's very quick, and he also has the power to switch your lights off as well. So yeah, I think it's an interesting fight, and I wouldn't really want to make a call on it.
If I had to push you to maybe who you think the favourite would be going into it, what would you say?
The favourite, I'd probably say maybe Haggerty. Purely and simply, he's been in there, he's got multiple defences, he's got more experience in the little gloves. But like I say, I'd be 50-50 anyway. I don't really know who would win that.
You've got a fight coming up against Josh Hill. This is a rescheduled fight. Talk to me about your preparation this time round. How's this fight going to look compared to the fight that could have happened earlier?
Yeah, obviously I'm coming off an injury. I went and got injured, and yeah, my frigging maid went. But took a bit of time off, and I'll be honest with you, yeah, I'm excited for the fight. Training hard, absolutely smashing it. I'm loving being back in gym. My hand feels absolutely fine. I've not had any problems with it. So yeah, training hard, and yeah, I'm ready to put on a good fight, because I'll be honest with you, I'm itching to get back in ring. Obviously, it's been a bit of a while now. My last fight was November. It will be September the next time I fight, so it's a long time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting on a show.
Where do you see Josh Hill being dangerous?
He's dangerous because he's a bit unorthodox. He's a very good point scorer. Obviously, he has got that experience of being in with some top level guys, nicking his way to victories and stuff like that, but that's not my style. I'm not there for point scoring. I'm there to fight. So he needs to be prepared for me to be there fighting with him, because he ain't going to get away with just point scoring and running off.
Are you a better version of Joe Craven now?
Yeah, I think I'm always the best version of me though when I fight. You see, when I fought against, like, for example, with Wakeling, and look what happens then. And even when, like, in July last year when I fought Carlos DeCellis, I was probably the lowest I've ever been. I got dropped twice. You still can't get me out of there. So when I've still got that same mentality, but I'm 100%, how are you going to stop me?
Is Stuart Stabler the biggest what if of British Muay Thai?
Yeah, he'd definitely be up there, like I say. Stuart, one of them lads who were just rising so quick. And maybe he had that bit of a burnout period. I had it when I was younger. It's hard when you've done it since I was a kid. It's all you know. It is, yeah, because you've got to make a lot of sacrifices. You do think, what else is there out there for me? So maybe he's just gone through that burnout period and started to enjoy it. He might be back, he might not be.
because you are a prize fighter. There could be opportunities for you in MMA, in boxing, in bare knuckle FC. Who would be currently your ideal fight in MMA, headlining event in Las Vegas?
Whoever's making it most money, so I'll say McGregor. But MMA don't really interest me. I'm not into being up for as much as the money is there. I'm not interested in the jiu-jitsu. It don't interest me, and I don't think I'll ever be interested in it. But if they want to pay me, I'll happily get choked out.
Bare knuckle FC headline fight, Jono Chip Chase.
Me against me.
He's happy to go up and down weights.
Chip Chase, if you want to do it, that's fine, mate. But you're a lot smaller than me, so it'd be a horrible idea.
Would you do bare knuckle?
Again, money would have to be right. Like I say, my hands are already pagged as it is, so the money definitely would have to be right. As much as I'd be great at it, because I can put people to sleep with gloves on. So without gloves, I'd love to see what I could do, but like I say, the money would have to be right.
And I know that you are a boxing fan. I saw you at Jack Bateson's fight last year. How much of boxing style and things like that influences your Thai style? And is boxing something you'd ever look at?
Yeah, boxing I am interested in. Maybe one day might go over to boxing, who knows. Boxing I like watching. Influences my style a lot. Obviously everyone knows I've got quite heavy hands. I focus on my boxing quite a lot. Yeah, I'm more of a boxing dominant over a kicker, but I'd like to say I can do both.
Who do you like in boxing?
Loads of different styles going right back to like the olden days, but loads of different styles. Obviously we've got Ish as well at our gym, who comes and trains down at our gym sometimes, Ishmael Davis. He's absolutely class act. But no, I love loads of different styles. I'm a big Lomachenko fan, the way he can move and cut down the ring. I'm a big Tank fan, the way he can just put people to sleep, he does. I'm a massive fan of loads of different boxers.
And you don't seem like a man with a chip on his shoulder like that, but really you have had quite a bit of bad luck in the last few years in the sport, injuries and shows being cancelled, things like that. Do you think that it's time now for you to push on to really get to show your potential to the world? Yeah,
100%. Listen, I want one championship. And I think, realistically, it's suited to me. Like I say, I'm boxing heavy as it is, and I put people to sleep with gloves on. So what would I do in little gloves? Do you know what I mean? So realistically, yeah, it's suited to me. I've got an exciting style. Yeah, I might not technically be the best, but how come I keep winning fights? Because my style suits that style. So I do think one championship's where I want to be.
What would it say to Yod Chatri, to the world, if you were to stop Josh Hill in your next fight?
Like I said, as people have already mentioned on my posts and stuff like that, to sign me, I just think it'd be again, sign this man. So until it actually happens, I've just got to keep knocking people out.
And you've got stablemates, Amber Kitchen with a fight coming up, Liam Harrison with a huge legacy fight coming up. How do you see their next bouts going, based on what you've seen in the gym?
Yeah, I think it's absolutely good. There's a great buzz in the gym at the minute, and we're all bouncing off each other. Like you say, we've all got fights coming up. So I can't see it going wrong for them, just because, like I say, we're all bouncing off each other. Everything's high, we're bouncing off each other, and yeah, we're all training hard. So I can only see it going one way for all of us.
And so what's until your fight happens now, what is the next few weeks looking like?
Non-stop training. Training, sleeping, training. Yeah, it's just the same stuff, but I love it. I really love it. And like I said, taking them breaks sometimes makes you realise just how much you do love it. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And finally, a message for people. I'm sure people are getting tickets, got tickets already. You always bring a good crowd. Why should people watch your fight against Josh Hill?
Because I'm exciting. And at the end of the day, it's always a good night. Like you say, whether you're with me or against me, I always have a crowd there. It's always loud, it's always a mental fight, so make sure you can watch it.